And here is the spot that we normally sit down and relax and do my videos. And then the creek is behind us here. And again, you can see there's no real opportunity for any kind of fish. But it is beautiful. Today I'm out here actually trying to catch some bait fish, so let's continue on. Okay, so in the middle of my fishing trip, I heard a horn honking, but I'll be honest, I don't pay attention to people honking horns. But to be totally honest, I thought, was that for me? And then I just ignored it, because why would it be for me? No one else would be out there looking for me that has a vehicle. So anyway, then I heard Bentley, and right then and there, the first thing I thought was something's wrong with Beckett, and it is. So we're headed to St. Joe Hospital right now.
Right now, all we know is that he's lost a pound since birth, and that's not okay. That's more than 10% of his original weight. So they're putting him in, most likely to get him fed. Please get that a little ways away.
Well, I was trying to hand it to you. So.
Oh, well, anyway, we're going to go check on Beckett. Yeah,
we're going to go check on Beckett. So, updates as soon as we can. Okay. So, it's 1 o'clock. Beckett's at the hospital. He's going to stay there. Jalinda's staying, and Jalinda wants Michelle to stay as well. I would stay, but Jalinda doesn't like me in there when she pumps for the breast milk or she feeds Beckett. So like every hour or two, they're gonna have him feeding because he's not getting the nourishment. He's lost a pound. Anyway, hey, there's Michael. Anyway, I'm leaving because there's nothing I can do, and I don't want to get up every hour or so and take off. So when I get home, I'll just turn on Facebook and Michelle can get a hold of me when it's time to come and pick her up. So I stopped off the side of the road. I have never fished here before, but I am going to go down here and attempt to do a little bit of fishing. Place I've never been to before to ever fish. I've driven by this more times than I can count, but we'll see. So here we are. There's a path right here that goes up to where the van is at, and then this interesting little thing here. I'm just gonna fish right here, see what I can't do. Alright, let's just get set up and go. Oh, there was a hit. I caught a brick. I caught a brick. Yeah. Heavens to Murgatroyd. That's in there pretty good. There we go. All right. Disaster averted. Well, it's looking like the only thing I'm getting here is I caught a brick and I picked up a feather. So let's move on. Well, somewhere on the trip up, that feather fell. I walked all the way back down there and looked for it, and I couldn't find it. So apparently I just wasn't supposed to have it in the first place. So there it is. Well, we'll head back towards the house. We'll see if maybe there's another spot I might be able to fish. I don't know. We'll see. And as a matter of fact, before I leave here, I'm gonna walk over to the bridge and check that out first. Let's do that. I'm gonna leave everything unlocked. I'm not really horribly concerned, but let's go over here to the bridge and see if maybe there's a spot I could fish. If there is, I'll come down here and do a little bit of fishing. So we're right here, right by a road there. And of course we have all this here down there to fish. But I'm really interested in seeing this bridge area. And again, I've never fished over here before, ever. So it'll be something different. Looks like there might be a, I don't know, let's see if I can get down this area. No, probably not going to be able to. Well, I could get down there, but I'm not dragging the gear down there. I'll put it that way. I'm not taking the camera down there or that big bucket. So let's continue over here. See what we got here at the bridge. Well, you know, I might fish down there. I'm gonna go get my gear. All right, well, heading back to the van to get my fishing pole. I met a guy named Michael. He's gonna check out my YouTube channel and stop by the dojo, so you never know. Okay, so I made it underneath the bridge. And this doesn't really look like there's gonna be any fish there, but I'm gonna try it anyway. But real quick, so I'm carrying this bucket and it has this metal thing here and it hurts your hands when you're grabbing it. Now I was using a piece of bark, but the bark broke. So now I got a stick. Just hold it just like this and then I can hold it up. And I'm holding it by the stick and it's easier to handle. So, little tip for you. There's a tap. There it is. Oh, I got him. So, little dinky thing, which is exactly what I'm after. Oh, there we go. So, super tiny little fish. That's exactly what I want. Some nice little bait fish to go catfishing with later. In the bucket. Darn it. There's a hit. Got him. Oh, that's a decent size one. Holy cow. Oh, this is a rock bass. I actually caught a rock bass. Alrighty, there's this one may be maybe pregnant. Here's a little rock bass. I am not keeping this one. This one is going back in. There's no way I'm gonna kill this fish. So look how gorgeous, adorable that rock bass is. Fantastic. Oh, you are so wonderful, Blessed be. That one's going back in. So try to find some more panfish that I can actually keep for bait. Okay, so I'm at the house, and I've been talking with Michelle on Facebook, and it seems like she's going to spend the night in the hospital with Jalinda and Beckett. So I'm going to deal with these fish, and then I have to go back to the hospital, and Michelle is going to come back here, pack what she needs, and then go back to the hospital with the van because she has to leave from the hospital in the morning at like 4:30 and go to her cousin's house to pick up those kids and keep an eye on them for the day. So she's gonna have a busy, rough day, and I'm gonna sit at home and do whatever. So let's get to getting these fish packed away in the freezer, and I'll do a little video of that, and then I can get back to the hospital to get Michelle. Alrighty, so that's there. Unfortunately, the tripod is not designed at this point to get such a steep angle, but we'll work on it. Okay, so I finagled it in there. Hopefully it doesn't tip and fall. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's get the clean dishes moved. Just for GP. There we go. Alrighty. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bluegill and 2 crick chub. Let those sit there for a second. I am not going to worry about cutting them at this point because I don't know exactly what size I'll need them in, but as an example, this small one here probably won't need to be cut up at all. Now, if we will see here, I know the 2 small ones should fit in these little portion baggies. Oh yeah, so if you don't know by now, these fish are going to die. I am going to freeze them in the freezer, and I am not going to kill them first. I'm just going to take them just like this, stick them in this little freezer bag, just as such. And it's going in the freezer just like that. I'll give you a heads up in the beginning of the video. If you don't want to see it or you don't want to know about it, then don't watch the video. I'll give you a heads up. but these fish are dead. I don't think that these others will fit in one of these zip baggies, but we will check. Let's check and see if this little crick chub here will fit. He does. Absolutely. Which means the other one probably will too. We will see if the gills will fit. I'm not sure. This one should. Oh yeah. So they all fit in these little 1 cup. This is the biggest one. They all fit in these little 1 cup baggies. So now I'm just going to take these little doodads and we'll use this freezer. Open it up, just stick them in the freezer, and leave them there until it's time for me to go catfishing, and then I will use those for catfish bait. So that's where it is. Again, there was clear warning at the beginning of this video. If you didn't want to see fish get put into a bag in a freezer, live fish get put into a bag in a freezer, then, you know, I warned you not to watch in the first place. So there we go. I could have probably cut their heads off or done something and killed them first, but dead is dead. It didn't matter how they got there. So anyway, there we go. We got 6 little fish for bait, and hopefully I can go do some catfishing here real soon. Thank you guys for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard.